guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Robin War issue 1. And before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 123, and that's a show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show, and here are the exclusive comics. We got Plutona issue 3, Rowan's Ruin issue 3, Star Wars issue 13, Nova issue 2, Spidey issue 1, Extraordinary X-Men issue 3, Paper Girls issue 3, Batman and Robin Eternal issue 9, Daredevil issue 1, We Can Never Go Home issue 5, The Vision issue 2, and Prez issue 6. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Uno episode 123, which is annotated. But let's start talking about Robin War issue 1. So I didn't get that many DC books this week, but Robin War was definitely one I was very excited to read. I've actually dropped a lot of DC books recently. I don't really know why, I just have. And but I do see that a lot of the books I'm still keeping with DC is Batman, because obviously I love the Bat family. And also I think those are the most intriguing titles right now from DC. So, I of course want to try Robin War, even though I'm not reading We Are Robin. I couldn't really get into the series. I was still curious to see what this event was about and see where it all ties into the other Batman titles. So, very cool cover. We know it's going to be about the Court of Owls because of this cover. We also have a glossy cover, and it's very good quality. That's kind of what I like about these $4.99 books from DC. They do give you really good quality covers, so I like that, and it's glossy. So let's see what's going on with story. But actually, first, let's start talking about the artwork. The first part, the first artist who works on the title is really good. I really like their artwork. And then as the issue goes on, you can tell the difference in the art. Like over here we have, let's see, that's still the same. So when we get to Jason, I felt that was a bit more thin-lined style artwork, which I wasn't a particular fan of, so I wasn't a fan of that style of artwork. Then we have the We Are Robin style, which is a little bit better, but I still like that first artist a bit more. So yeah, you definitely get a change of artists throughout. Here's again the thin line style of art for this one. But I mean, overall it's solid art, but I'm not a big fan of when they change the artists in the middle of pages. I understand it's a big book, but I always like when at least the different artists still have the same style of art. So you can kind of tell the difference throughout the issue. But let's see what's going on with story. So in this issue, it opens up with this kid that I guess is from We Are Robins, and it's a Robin who's trying to save, or at least try to prevent this burglary, and he's Robin, he believes that he can do this, and by the end he actually gets 2 people killed. And now this becomes this big controversy of these Robins roaming around, kids being heroes. So now there's this Robin law that people can't be Robin or else they're going to get arrested. So most of the issues dealing with how the We Are Robin cast feels about this. One of the characters is actually now in Gotham Academy, which I'm sure is going to tie into its tie-in issue, which I think comes out in a couple of weeks from now. So, and then we also deal with like Jason and Tim and Dick Grayson, how they feel about this rule, and also Damian, because they actually are Robin, or at least were Robin. So it looks like, are they actually going to help out the We Are Robin situation, or do they believe in this law that Robins shouldn't exist? Especially now that Batman's not really present here, because, you know, Bruce is not Batman anymore. But we do get to see a little bit of Commissioner Gordon, and he is enforcing this law of the Robin law. And the Court of Owls is definitely behind all this, and I'm sure that's going to become an interesting part of the story as we see this arc and story arc continue. So what do I think about the issue overall? I actually thought this was a very solid issue. I thought the beginning was a bit more interesting than as we get to the middle. It's a very long issue, so I would take your time reading it. It's not one of those things like, all right, I have 10 minutes, let me go read Robin War. This is something that you definitely should take your time on because it is a bit of a lengthy story, but it's a solid story. I think it definitely was a good way to introduce us to the situation. I really like the opening scene. That's really what grabbed me. And then that last scene also, where we see that the kid who, you know, started all this dies. He's murdered, so by one of the Talons. So that's how you know it's connected to Court of Owls. So yeah, overall, I definitely recommend the issue. I'm going to continue the arc. Hopefully it doesn't like go downhill and the pacing becomes slow, because again, this issue, there are parts in the middle I'm like, alright, you get to the point. I don't know if it really needed to be a $4.99 book. I think that's kind of a downside of it. It was a bit too much length, and that was the negative towards the issue, actually. But yeah, Robin War issue 1, I do recommend. I think this actually was a very intriguing story, and we'll see where it goes. I'll definitely be getting part 2. I already get Grayson digitally, so I will be reading the Grayson part, and again, continuing to see where this arc goes and see what side the Robins take. So Robin War issue 1 gets 4 stars. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later.